Hello everyone, my name is Quinn, my pronouns are they, them, and welcome to my channel, Lucid Moons. So I'm gonna jump right into it. Today I'm doing an unsolicited VR to Sylvie over at Tarot Magpie. They made an awesome video that I'll link below showing all of their collage style decks. So I personally absolutely love collage style art. I didn't really know that I liked it until I got into tarot reading and collecting, etc. And tarot has really made me realize like how much I really love collage style artwork. So I have quite a big pile of decks next to me right now. I'm gonna try to kind of get through this fairly quickly because it's the morning and I do have to go to work in a little bit. I still have to get ready. I was like, I want to do a quick one, and then I'm looking at all of my collage decks right now. I'm like, I don't know how quick this is gonna be. So without further ado, let's just jump right in no particular order. The first deck I have is, I just keep it in this black pouch with cat hair all over it. For now, I want to get an actually nicer pouch for it. But this is the Voyager Tarot by James Wanless. And, oops, this little mushroom guy. Let's see if it's going to stay up. Now, this is an absolutely gorgeous collage style deck from the 1980s. It has a lot of statues, it has a lot of crazy, just unexpected imagery. It's not the first, I guess, but one of the first collage style decks. I love this moon card. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't have the larger guidebook for this, but I would like to get it and really dive into this because it kind of does its own thing and has its own system. It reminds me of the Ritual Tarot. I've never purchased that deck, even though I was tempted to do so, just because it's really gorgeous. But this is like a good, like, mass market dupe. I hate to say that because they're obviously two different beautiful pieces of artwork that have their own energy and their own, systems, etc. But this one is just, this is mass market, so it's way more accessible and way more affordable. And I do feel like it kind of has a similar energy and a similar vibe to the Ritual Tarot. I am really interested in Tierra May's new Oracle deck that just funded on Kickstarter. I was going to back it, but I didn't, just due to financial reasons and a few other decks on Kickstarter that I was backing that were all ending their campaign at the same time. So it just wasn't the right time for me, but I am really interested in Tierra May's Oracle deck that's coming out. I'm hoping I can still get a copy later on. But anyways, I digress. I'm all trying to make this fast. This is a beautiful deck. It's one that I've worked with, but I haven't really dug very deep into, and I would like to give it a little bit more attention and a little bit more time. I think this is going to be coming out onto my desk next month. So that is the Voyager Tarot. Next up, we'll grab the good old Moonchild Tarot by Danielle Noel. This is the regular one. So, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I kind of have a weird, love-hate relationship with this deck. It's the only deck I currently have by Danielle Noel, and I think that she's a really talented digital collage artist. This kind of speaks to my inner teen, my inner older teen / young adult, college age. I would have been really into this back in 2011, 2012 when I was in college, a long time ago. It's really beautiful, and some of these pieces of art are some of my favorite representations of the tarot that I've ever seen, undoubtedly. And I just love this color palette. I'm obsessed with the pastels, the pinks, the blues, the purples, and some of the earthy tans and browns. Like, it's beautiful. But I really dislike the court cards in this deck. I really dislike some of these cards of people meditating because there's a lot of them. I don't know, I've talked about it before, but it's not going anywhere. This one stays with me. Yeah, here's another meditating person. But Danielle undeniably is like a master of the art of digital collage. Like, that goes absolutely without question. Like, I don't love this vibe. But yes, that is the Moonchild Tarot. One of the older decks in my collection. I believe it's the second indie deck I ever got for myself. So yeah, we go way back. And sometimes when you go way back with someone, you know, you don't always get along forever. Okay, let's look at the Goddess of Love Tarot. This is really new in my collection. I wasn't really sure about this one, and then, you know, like, I was at Barnes & Noble. There she was. And I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot because it looks kind of cool. So, yeah. I kind of like the backs. I don't know. This definitely is a good deck that I think, like, a good deck to edge because of the red borders. Maybe in a red. I don't know. I haven't worked with this yet. I've kind of just flipped through it, played around a little bit. I really like this. I love the red and pink combo. I think it's so gorgeous. It feels unique. It has an interesting vibe and an interesting concept. I'm into it. I'm into the colors, especially. I love the greens as well in the pentacles. Like, that is fabulous. The reds, pinks, and greens. Like, I wouldn't think that that would be a color combo that I would be into, but this deck showed me that yes, I am very into it. This one's probably not going to come out for the rest of 2024. We'll see. It just feels, well, you know what? No, actually, maybe I'll bust this out before summer ends or in early fall. It just feels like a deck I would want to pull out in, like, February, as cliche as that sounds. Just like the love vibes, the red and pink color scheme, the collage style, the colors. Like, I think it would be a really good deck, like, you know, around Valentine's Day. I know, I'm so corny. But yeah, it's really gorgeous. I love this Queen of Cups. Stunning. So that is the Goddess of Love Tarot. Oh, I forgot to say, this one is by Gabriella Herstick. Okay, next up, let's look at an Oracle deck. I love this deck. This is the Begin Oracle by Stacey Jane. I love the box and the back design. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. I just love this, like, big, smooth cardstock. I'm really bad at describing cardstock, but you know what I mean? This is a really cool analog collage deck. It has a lot of range. And it has a lot of variety. Like, some of these have, like, these kind of really cool, like, raw, sketchy kind of drawings. Some of them have, you know, like, photo collage. This looks like it came out of, like, an old plant magazine or something. This feels very childlike. Like, I just really like it. It's like you never know really what you're gonna get. And the guidebook for this is really fun. It's like a big magazine. I don't have it on me right now, but gives a lot of information, a lot of different associations for these cards. I don't know. I think it's just a really, really fun deck.
I paired it this year, well, with a few different decks, but with the Spolia Tarot, and it worked out so well. Spoiler alert, we're gonna see that one in a little bit. But yeah, this is just absolutely stunning. Some really interesting keywords. Some very provocative imagery. Some of it's kind of creepy, like this cave card. And overall, just an absolutely gorgeous deck. So that is the Begin Oracle. Meatball, stop licking. All my dogs are here as usual. Okay, let's jump in. So I have two from MJ Cullinane, and I had to look it up. I was like, is this Collage? I think Sylvie showed some MJ Cullinane decks, and I was like, oh yeah, it is Collage. But, oh, sorry, I'm not showing. This is the Forhaxa Tarot, the Enchanting Forhaxa. I love this deck so much. I have the indie edition with the really slippery linen cardstock, which I love. I want to edge this deck in orange. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, so I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like it's Collage and then MJ Cullinane, like, I don't like paints or draws over it. And I think that's why some of the faces are a little like uncanny valley. I know I've said that before, which I used to be like, hello? Oh no, are there freaking reversals in here? Kill me. I'm not a reversal person. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm currently using this deck. I must have fucked up while I was shuffling it the other day. I love MJ Cullinane's artwork. I only have two decks currently by her, and they're both really cool. This one's definitely my favorite of the group. It just feels so magical and really transportative to me. And these fairies are and mermaids. I love that there's mermaids, but they're just really badass. Like, look at this Queen of Swords. That's so badass. So yeah, this is a really cool collage style deck, the Forhaxa Tarot. And the other deck I have by MJ Cullinane is the Urban Crow Oracle. You can see my copy is signed. This is just the mass market edition, I believe. I kind of just got this as an add-on with when I bought the Forhaxa a couple years back, because I was like, I saw that there was a deal for the signed copy, and I was like, sure, why the hell not? These are the backs. Yeah, I like this deck. I haven't fully like really connected to it. I've only used it a few times. I used it last winter, so it's gonna come out again in the fall or winter this year. I love crows and ravens and corvids in general, and just birds in general, animals in general. But I really do like connect to crow and raven energy. And I do think like this deck has really good keywords. A lot of them are kind of like, you know, like just basic. But some of them are really interesting. Like distance, I don't know. I like that they're expansive keywords. I like both, you know. I like when there's just kind of those general expansive keywords. But if it's like overly basic, where it's just like abundance, joy, you know, like over and over again, I do get bored. And I feel like this deck, you know, it does a good job of keeping those keywords like, you know, really open, but has a few interesting little twists in here. And yeah, it just feels very wintry to me. Very like fall, winter. That's so cute. Mimicry. So yeah, this is one that I haven't fully connected with, but I do really, really enjoy it. So, God, this fucking little mushroom. Stay. Yeah, it's early, y'all. Okay, moving right along.
Another really awesome, beautiful digital collage style deck is the Wolfe Tarot by Devaney Wolfe. Ooh, death card on top. Stop. I love it. I love these backs. Yeah, this is another one. It's like, it kind of has like a similar but different vibe to the Moonchild. I really like it, but it's the same thing where there's like some of the cards I'm like, ooh. I think it's like seeing real people in the decks, especially like Instagram model-esque people in these decks. Kind of just like throws me off sometimes. I love this. Like, I love this style with the repeating imagery. So yeah, it's another one. I feel kind of similarly to this one that I do to the Moonchild. Like, love some of the cards, and then there's some of the cards where I'm kind of like, Page of, this for the Page of Cups is kind of like, what are they doing? But, you know, it's like one of those, in the same vein as the Moonchild, it's one of those like woo-woo, like, you know, it came out in the 20-teens, but it's something I would have been super into when I was in my early 20s, like late teens, early 20s. I would have been like all into this, you know? So it kind of takes me there, kind of takes me into that space because, yeah, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I was really into like the boho hippie chic kind of new age spirituality vibes. And I still am to some extent, you know. I have a more critical eye of a lot of people in general, but like, you know, new age spirituality and all of that stuff, like I'm way more critical of that shit nowadays because there's a lot of really there's a lot of fuck shit involved with that. But I do appreciate a little woo sometimes, you know what I mean? I love this Queen of Pentacles too. This is gorgeous. So, anyways, that's the Wolfe Tarot by Devaney Wolfe. Fellow Capricorn, might I add. Absolutely love it. I feel like this deck kind of does give a little bit of like a Capricorn, but with some like more air energy mixed in there. Okay, this one, I think this is Collage. Yeah, it's got to be Collage. So I have the Oracle of Oddities series by Claire Goodchild. I'm just gonna pop one of these bad boys open. I'm not gonna pop them all open. I think I'm gonna, I mentioned this before, but I think I'm gonna like throw them all in a bag and like store the boxes somewhere. I think I'm gonna keep it, so it's like I don't really need to keep the boxes, but since it's like out of print, I feel like I have to keep the boxes. But then I'm like, okay, am I gonna sell it? And if I do, am I gonna like figure out which of these go in which? I don't know. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, it's like too much sometimes. So yeah, this is beautiful. I love Oddities. I have an Oddities, well, me and my partner have an Oddities shelf with like dead bugs and taxidermy animals and like bones and just weird oddity shit, other like little knickknacks and tchotchkes and things like that. This is Collage, right? Like I think that Claire Goodchild like collages these images. I could be wrong. I'm so sorry if I am. I kind of just grabbed what I thought, but I'm so glad I found this deck. I got it for a steal. It's just gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. This is going to be coming out very soon in the fall season, and I'm just here for it. I'm really into like anatomy and physiology. Man, I'd love to take a class. I kind of tried because I work at a community college, and so I can take free classes, and like I should, right? I should. And I tried to take a class for credit that was like exercise science, and it had a lot of anatomy and physiology. But since I work full time, you know, I had to take it online, and it was like pretty much like self-paced or like self-guided, and it was just like, dude, I don't want to be using my extra time for this shit. Like, this is too stressful. I just want to chill. So I don't know, maybe I should audit it, or maybe I should take like a less sciencey course, but I really don't like online learning, if I'm being honest. I would love to take like an in-person class. I think I'd be way more motivated, but I'm really into anatomy, physiology. I have the energy archaeology deck, which is all bones. Sick. Can't think of the name, but there's that new deck that has like organs on it, and I was really tempted by it, but like I said, I had to like be really selective in the decks I was like backing on Kickstarter because there was so many good ones all at once, and I was like, I can't afford to spend like $300 right now. So I had to pick and choose and be a little selective there. Okay. Let's do another out of print deck. It just came in this weird bag. It's really soft though. I kind of like it. This is the Oracle. I don't know, so it's in French, guys. It's the Desert Oracle. I don't know how the hell you're actually supposed to say it. Let me throw this down here. Dessuart. I don't know. Got these little. This is a cool, like, unusual out of print deck. I think it's also, yeah, it's definitely from the 80s. What am I saying? Let's do it like this. And it has just really interesting imagery, really interesting keywords, like, and just stuff you don't usually see. It's like very modern, but it's on this like desert backdrop. It's really cool. It was like sitting in a thrift store basically for like months, and I knew it was out of print, and I was like, I don't really know if this is my thing, so I didn't buy it. But like it was $20, and I was like, eventually I was like, you know what, it looks really interesting. It's really different for me. It's based on playing cards, which I want to try to learn a little better, get a little more into at some point. You know how it is. So I love this. I played cello growing up as a kid, and I would love to kind of revisit that at some point in my life. Yeah, it's just really interesting. I want to try to pair it with, I love this. This is like so 80s, and it's just so fun. I want to try to pair this with something, but I haven't really found anything that works with it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me. But yeah, really interesting. Also, I'm like, is this collage? This might not be collage, you guys. Now that I'm looking at it. Well, I don't know. Does it tell me? Okay, that's in French, please. Here we go. Designer. It doesn't say artist, it says designer. I don't know. Forgive me, y'all. I don't really know if this is collage or not. It felt like collage-y to me in the moment, okay? Let's just move on. I love this deck. This is the Faceted Garden Oracle by Claire Mack. Yeah, I always get Claire Goodchild and Claire Mack, and I think there's maybe even another Claire deck creator somewhere out there. Beautiful. Love this. My fave. This is like stunning collage. Like this, I didn't even know this was collage either at first because it's just so different. It's so different. This is the only deck I have by Claire Mack. This is the one that really spoke to me. And the Faceted, or sorry, what's the other one? The other Oracle deck. It's too early, y'all. That one looks really cool. Illuminated Earth Oracle. That one looks really cool too. This one, that one has more like people-y cards. This one has some of them in there. And I feel like the colors in this one are a little more vibrant. That one's a little more like gray and brown, which isn't a bad thing. I might eventually pick it up if I find it, you know, in the right time and place. And I think that the tarot deck is also stunning. I'm interested, you know, but sometimes it gets like, you know, I love that the creators create multiple decks, but then it's like, I get into that, you know, as Lisa Papez calls it, like the gotta catch 'em all mentality. And it's like, no, I really don't gotta catch them all, you know? I really don't. I really don't. But I love this. This is one of my favorite collage style decks that I've ever seen. I didn't know if it was gonna work for me, but it really does. And it's just stunning. It's just stunning. The colors, it's perfect. It's perfect. So that is the Faceted Garden Oracle. Come on now. Okay. We're getting there. We're making our way. Let's grab this little cutie. This is the Intuitive Night Goddess by Lindsay. Is it Lindsay? I think it's Lindsay. Let's see. I can't find it. Yeah, Lindsay! I was right. Lindsay Silverman. This little bitch. Okay. Get my life together. I don't like love these backs, but like I don't mind them. I need to edge this one. This is another perfect deck to edge because it's like I can it's black if I mess up. The borders, I mean. This is just a cute, like fun goddess deck that doesn't use actual like real goddesses, or like, I mean, if it does, it probably has like real ones in here, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, that's not the focus. It's like who they are and what culture they're from. It's just a beautiful multicultural deck. I just love the vibes. Like, I love that it's very dark and it feels like cosmic, but there's also so many botanicals. Love the botanicals in here. Yeah, I enjoy this one. It's really stunning. It's really diverse. And is it like the best deck in the world? No, but I just like how it feels. I love the keywords that they've chosen, like or not the keywords. You know what I mean? They've changed some of the titles in the majors, and I love that. Warrior. Yeah, I think I'm behind the name changes in the courts. I don't mind that. Like, look at this beautiful emperor. That is so amazing. And I think like, oh man, is it the devil is like reclamation or something? I love that. Like I don't always love when they change the names, but I think this deck did it really well. And yeah, it's really beautiful. That's the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. All right, we're moving right along. Hurry, Quinn, stop rambling. Gotta go to work. Okay, I have a out of print Oracle deck here. The Wilderness Collide. I love this deck. This is the same vibe as the Moonchild and She-Wolf, like for sure. But this one, I don't know. There's something about this one that I really like. I don't like one of the cards. Like, it's called Medicine Woman or something. Like, it's same thing. It's kind of like woo-woo. It's the same vibe I was telling you about. I like those backs as well. But I don't know what it is about this one, but I love it. I love this collage style. I love the colors. It does have some kind of more people-y cards, like very realistic up-close people-y cards, which, as we know, is not my favorite. I think I also love the cardstock of this deck. Like, it's one of my favorite cardstocks. It's so shuffleable. I think this one has more nature-y stuff, like genuinely nature-y stuff, which is why I'm into it, and it has more like rainbows. But I pair this with the She-Wolves, and it's like mwah, mwah, chef's kiss. I was obsessed with this deck, and I paid a pretty penny to get it out of print. It was reasonable to me because I've wanted it for years, and I was stupid and I didn't buy it while it was in print because I didn't know it was going out of print. But I was like, I need to have this deck. So my copy is used, but I love it. I don't know if there's any plans to ever bring it back. I honestly hope there is, because I think it's really beautiful. Like, this is such a vibe. This probably would be a fun pair with the Here's this one. I love this art though. I just don't love this. Feels a little appropriative, if you know what I mean. This is gorgeous, like this vintage collage style. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. Is this a celebrity? Someone please tell me. They look familiar. Let me just see. I don't always shuffle on camera, but I kind of have to show you with this one because it's just so... It's like that thin, slappy, flappy and slappy. And it's like I said, I'm not good. It's like a matte or something, semi-matte. Like it has a little shine. But it's just, it's thin, but it doesn't bow at all. Do you know what I'm talking about? I wish I was better at describing cardstock. I'm really uneducated, but this is a good one. So that is the Wilderness Collide Oracle. This is the Ancestral Healing Tarot deck. This is another recent one. I love this artwork so much, and I love, this is another really nice cardstock moment. Oh shit, no, my little snake ring. This is beautiful, and I was really into this for the collage style and the colors, and it's actually a diverse ancestor deck. I got it secondhand and I didn't realize it was all people of color ancestors. So speaking of appropriate, I don't know if it's like for me. I just wanted to see like some diverse people in my ancestor deck. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but I have it. So I'm gonna keep it for now. And if I work with it and I decide, you know, this is not meant for a little white person like me, I will move it along. But I just love this collage work. It feels like Afro-futuristic, like just so pretty. Ooh, we got some wind blowing today outside. That's really nice. This is so beautiful. It's just really, it's really good. It's stunning. Like I love this so much. And I love this. This reminds me of Arizona. So cool. I just love it. I love it so much. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't worked with it yet. Like I said, I'm taking forever to do this. I want to do a shuffle of this one as well, because it has a different type of cardstock, but also really like thin, but like not bendy, like good quality thin. Oh yes, my favorite. This one has more of a texture. It's not, is it linen? It's like kind of different than a linen, but it's linen-esque. I don't know, just don't pay attention to whatever the hell I'm talking about when you hear me talk about cardstock, because I really don't know. I really don't know what I'm saying. Okay, we're almost done. 4 more. Here's another. Batman the cat is here to destroy everything in his path. Hi, baby. Yes, I love you, but he's like, I can see it in his eyes. He wants to wreak havoc. It's so funny because, like, I think I've talked about this, but, like, I'm the spare human with the cat. And, like, especially one of my dogs, my little 3-legged guy, Jackson, my partner's the spare human. But Batman the cat, anytime I'm doing something, like putting on my makeup or, like, trying to film a video or trying to do a tarot reading or whatever, he is like, oh my God, I love you. We're best friends. Please give me all the attention. I'm sorry, this is the Uncommon Tarot by Shaheen Miro with commentary by Teresa Reed or Teresa. I am obsessed with this deck. Like, this is a really gorgeous, I feel like my camera is not really focusing very well. Can you move your big booty? Can you move your booty? He's like one of those cats where if you try to push him away, he'll like bear down and fight back with all of his might. So I kind of have to just like be like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. I love you. And then maybe he'll kind of go away. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. I'm going to try to get through this with him here. I love this collage deck. This is digital collage as well. It's very diverse. I love the colors, like a totally different color scheme here, way more earth tones. This feels so romantic and so like, I don't know, sumptuous. I'm working with this deck right now. It just is so fun to work with. I think it's underrated. I've probably said that before because it's mass market. It's readily available and it has nice cardstock. It has good gilding. I'm not crazy about these backs with the whatever that is. That's whatever. But who cares? Honestly, we don't care that much about the backs, honestly. Can you please not eat that? I know. Yes, I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Yeah, this is just a really gorgeous one. Look at this. We don't see a lot of guys in our star cards. We really don't. We really don't see. And I love to see that. So that is the Uncommon Tarot. Really enjoy that one a lot. The Spolia Tarot. Benny from The Fool's Apprentice always mentions that I got this deck for like a freaking steal secondhand, and everyone's jealous. I know, so jealous of me. I love this. It's just a really freaking awesome deck. Beautiful collage work. See, this is what I love about collage is there's so much range from all of the decks that I've shown you. There's so many different styles of collage that like I didn't even know what was collage, what wasn't half of the time, because they're just so unique. And this one looks so different from all the other ones that I have as well. This one's almost like pared down. I'm really jealous of Stephanie at Lumeria Star because she like trimmed hers down to just the artwork and like the bottom, the title, and it looks so freaking good, but I do not trust myself to do that with this deck, this like rare valuable out of her deck. Like I've trimmed a few decks and they look like shit, okay, and they're all like mass market, so it doesn't really matter, but like this is not one. So I'm like, if anyone out there is good at trimming and you would let me pay you to do it and you would promise to send it back, can't steal it from me, let me know, because I would love to have this trimmed down. It looks so cool with just the art, like it really comes out, and I don't mind the borders, but there's something about it with where it just really changes the vibe. This is a gorgeous freaking deck. What can I say? This is amazing. It's stunning collage work. This is by, I always forget, Jessica Crispin and Tara Romeo. Sorry, I was reading that upside down. Don't ask me why. I'm riding the Hot Mess Express this morning. Thanks for bearing with me. I have the Wisdom of the Depths Tarot by Lynn Thurman. I think this is the earlier edition, the first edition. I got it secondhand. Come on now. I'm obsessed with ocean themed decks. This one also has really good cardstock. Same kind of vibe. I have like a cardstock style. This one's a little, like it's a little tighter. It's a little less thin. Well, it's still thin. I don't know what I'm saying, but I like these backs too with the octopus. I think it's an octopus, not a squid. I'm obsessed with ocean themed everything. I have a little mini collection. I'm working with them all right now of like ocean and mermaid themed decks. And I'm like, I want more. I want all the ocean, all the mermaid things. I just love, this is such a beautiful Four of Pentacles. Like, are you kidding me? Stunning. This is just a really fun one. I love sea dragons. This is one of my favorite animals. This is everything, like, for the sun. Like, yes. This is really fun, too, for the hermit. It's just a really fun ocean, nautical, collage style deck. Like there's under the ocean, there's like sailors, pirates, like it's just really, it's really cute. It's diverse for an old style. Like it uses a lot of like older imagery, as a lot of collage art does, obviously. What am I saying? But you know, she did a good job, or they, I don't know their pronouns, did a good job of making it diverse and just making it fun. It's fun and it's lighthearted, and I love that. I need that in my life. God damn it, fucking mushroom. This is what I get for trying to be cute and aesthetic. It's because it's an uneven surface. Okay, this is the last one. This is my Coastal Curiosities by Lennox Reese. Another great freaking deck with great cardstock. This one, I will tell you, is definitely linen. And it's just so fun. I love this deck. I love this. It has great keywords. Kind of that same vibe where like they're very expansive, but it kind of puts a spin on it where it's not just like abundance, you know, like 50 times over. Like, you know, there's some interesting ones in here that kind of are a little bit unique and they make you think, they make you ponder a little bit. But just this very like vintage style. I don't know if it's like Victorian. Once again, I'm not. I just need to keep my mouth shut because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But like these items, these implements kind of seem like Victorian or maybe like early 19th century or sorry. Oh my God, early 20th century. You know what the fuck I mean, okay? We're just at this point, just turn the volume off. Just turn the volume off and look at the damn cards because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I love vultures so much. Like, what? Such an underrated animal. They do so much for our environment. And if you actually look at them, a lot of people think they're ugly, but if you actually look at them and watch them, they are so cute. Like, I think they are freaking adorable. Like, the black vultures will sometimes run on their, like, wings. It's so cute. I don't know if I'm not describing it well, but they use their wings like little like crutches as they run. It's so cute. So yeah, I love this deck. I love this art style. I love the keywords. And I love collage decks. That is the point of this video. I love collage decks. I don't know if I grabbed all of my collage decks. I'm pretty sure I got them all. And some of the ones I grabbed may not have actually been collage. So please forgive me if I messed that one up. But thank you for being here with me today, getting through this video. No matter where you are and no matter who you are, I hope the rest of your day is filled with so much magic and so much so much joy. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.